So 2020 has not exactly been a great year, but it's important to look forward and try and keep positive. And I suppose one positive thing is that in 2020 there are still Wii games being released. I saw this come up on the internet. The developer Brian Provinciano talking about how he loved to in his spare time try and port some of his projects to older consoles. Obviously Shakedown Hawaii, one of the ones that he designed, has been released on the PS4, the Vita, the Switch, a whole variety of modern consoles, but he wanted to give himself a challenge and see if he could port it to the Wii. Just one Friday night, just decided, why not, let's give it a go. He ported Shakedown Hawaii to the Wii. Only 3,000 of these bad boys have been made. I just couldn't pass up the chance really to get a new Wii game in 2020. Just that whole concept is pretty cool. And I've not actually played this game before and it looked really good. So why not give it a go? So this is just going to be a quick unboxing video just to see what you get. But they talk about these collector's protective pack and collector's seal, so that's pretty nice. I suppose that protects the game. Let's just open this up. So it's important to remember that this was released in Europe only, just because they still had the sort of the apparatus in place to still produce Wii games. Provinciano did try to get it released in America as well. Unfortunately, they don't have that infrastructure anymore, and despite his best efforts, he wasn't able to get this released in North America. But then he decided, well, why not try porting it to the Wii U, and that way he could give people in America a chance to get it as well. So there is a version of this on the Wii U, another 3,000 copies, and I think the PS3 as well, it was ported to there. So that's pretty cool. Let's just open this up. So I do love the front cover, very bright and colourful, just like the game, I think. It does look, obviously like the old school Grand Theft Auto games. But I know he also made Retro City Rampage, which I have on the 3DS. But this one just looks a little bit crisper, a little bit sharper. The graphics just look a little bit better, kind of pops off the screen a little bit more. So this kind of spoke to me more. But let's have a look. So Wii game in 2020. It's just crazy that this was still able to happen. Got a nice manual here. Pretty basic, but it talks about the different modes. So it does support the Wii remote, obviously, the GameCube controller as well, and I'm pretty sure the classic controller, and 60 hertz 480p, so it should look pretty sharp, and I'm pretty sure it's got a 4:3 ratio in there as well. Definitely does on the Wii U, I think, so you can play it on old CRT TVs if you want. So let's fire this up and have a look at a bit of gameplay. But it looks pretty cool. So right off the bat you can see that the graphics look awesome, really bright and colourful. I'd say this looks better than both the first GTA, the second GTA, and Retro City Rampage. So those are all the games that this game is like, and I think the visuals definitely blow out all of those games out of the water. Also, one of the first things I noticed was the music is really cool. It's definitely got that sort of 80s Miami Vice type of sound. Yeah, really cool, and just some really catchy tunes that go hand in hand with the gameplay. The third thing I noticed, just a really funny story. I won't give too much away, but yeah, some of the missions, they look really fun. I haven't delved too much into the game at this point, but the missions that I have done have just been really fun. Yeah, you're basically a businessman who has relied on the business running itself pretty much for decades, and now suddenly online streaming and shopping is threatening your entire business operation. So you do missions like you have to destroy delivery vans to stop them delivering online goods and things like this. So yeah, the missions are really fun and go hand in hand with a really funny story. So I played this game for probably about half an hour or so. I did some of the missions, but one thing that I'll tell you now, it's impossible to drive through this city and not kill people. I was just driving, trying to get somewhere, and I was just mowing down people in the car because of my terrible driving. So then I had the cops on me, and before you know it, there's a massive rampage going on. So yeah, it's kind of like Grand Theft Auto in that way, in that you can just have a lot of fun just messing around and killing people and taking their weapons and just going on rampages across the city and trying to outrun the cops. That is an option, but like I said, the missions are really fun as well. It's just whether you can actually do the missions without causing all of this havoc and having the entire police squad after you. I was really struggling with it because the streets are quite small and everything, and there's just tons of people that are there ready to get run over. So yeah, the game runs really well. I know one of the whole point of porting this to the Wii and to other systems was to see if it could be done and to try and optimize the game as much as possible. And obviously the Wii is not as powerful as some of the other consoles, but I can tell you now this game looks really well optimized. I didn't notice any slowdown or anything like that. It runs like a dream. So in that regard, it shouldn't be any worse than any of the other versions. Yeah, it's really cool. So that was a quick unboxing and a little sort of first impressions of Shakedown Hawaii on the Wii, a new Wii game in 2020. Who would have thought? If you liked the video, please like, subscribe and share, and remember, Horizons Anew needs you. Until next time.